Brain fog, we've probably all experienced it at one point or another. Forgetfulness, confusion, trouble focusing. While there are many reasons why we may be experiencing these symptoms, more and more science is showing us that what we eat matters. Once the brain matures, it is up to us to ensure that we protect it to prevent cognitive decline. Metabolic byproducts can build up over time, and there is evidence that a diet rich in antioxidants may protect against damage by these compounds. Recently, results were published as part of the longitudinal nurses' health study, investigating the long-term effects of consuming berries and other flavonoid-containing foods on brain health in women. The results were analyzed from data collected from more than 16,000 participants aged 70 and older and indicated that berry intake was associated with a delay in cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. Though modest, the evidence suggested that greater intakes of anthocyanins and total flavonoids were associated with slower rates of cognitive decline overall in these women, underscoring the importance of consuming foods with these compounds regularly in the diet. A study found that in healthy middle-aged to elderly subjects, supplementation with omega-3 fatty acids resulted in better performance on working memory tests. In addition, adding green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, cabbage, and mustard greens may help keep the brain healthy. In a study conducted on 954 participants with an average age of 81 years, diets and cognitive abilities were tracked for an average of 5 years to assess the relationship between nutrition and brain health. The researchers found a significant decrease in the rate of cognitive decline among study participants who consumed green leafy vegetables. In fact, those who ate 1 to 2 servings per day had the cognitive ability of a person 11 years younger than those who did not consume any green leafy vegetables. Many studies have demonstrated the benefits of omega-3 supplementation for cognitive health among older adults. In fact, in a 2009 review of 15 articles published in the journal Nature Clinical Practice Neurology, the study authors concluded that eating omega-3 rich fish or taking supplements was associated with reduced rates of cognitive decline. More recently, a small study of 12 patients with cognitive impairment was conducted to investigate the effect of omega-3 supplementation in conjunction with antioxidants on the progression of cognitive decline. The findings showed that over a period of 4 to 17 months, there was a clearance of the amyloid beta protein, the protein associated with Alzheimer's disease, and reduced inflammation in neurological tissues. While these findings are preliminary and larger clinical trials are needed to verify the findings, the results of this study offer some clue into the role that these nutrients may play in the brain. A fascinating and emerging area of research is examining the connection between the bacteria in our gut and brain function. A study conducted at Oregon State University provides preliminary evidence to suggest that diet can alter gut microbiota, which can in turn alter brain function. This study was conducted by observing the effect of diets with varying levels of fat and sugar. The researchers found, after just 4 weeks of a high-fat or a high-sugar diet, a significant drop in cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt and adjust to changing situations. Furthermore, the high-sugar diet showed impairment in long and short-term memory. Interestingly, both of these effects were correlated with changes to the bacteria in the gut, which the researchers suspect is one of the mechanisms explaining the change in cognitive performance. According to Kathy Magnuson, the principal investigator of the study, it is increasingly clear that our gut bacteria, or microbiota, can communicate with the human brain. Bacteria can release compounds that act as neurotransmitters, stimulate sensory nerves, or the immune system, and affect a wide range of biological functions. How does nutrition affect Alzheimer's disease? Consumption of refined carbohydrates or a diet with a high glycemic index is associated with increased accumulation of A-beta peptides in the brain, which is a genetic risk factor associated with Alzheimer's disease and dementia, as well as insulin resistance. What nutrient deficiency is associated with Alzheimer's? Long-term folate deficiency is associated with an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. What nutrients are good for Alzheimer's patients? Antioxidants. These nutrients protect your body from molecules called free radicals that damage cells and can cause cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. There are a lot of different antioxidants, like beta-carotene, vitamin C and E, and resveratrol. What foods slow down Alzheimer's disease? Nuts and berries are ideal snacks, both have been linked to better brain health. Blueberries and strawberries, in particular, help keep your brain working at its best and may slow symptoms linked to Alzheimer's. What should Alzheimer's patients not eat? Offer vegetables, fruits, whole grains, low-fat dairy products and lean protein foods. Limit foods with high saturated fat and cholesterol. Some fat is essential for health, but not all fats are equal. Go light on fats that are bad for heart health, such as margarine, solid shortening, lard and fatty cuts of meats. What vitamins slow down Alzheimer's? Researchers believe that vitamin E can help with Alzheimer's disease because of its antioxidative properties. Alzheimer's patients frequently have low levels of vitamin E. One study found that patients taking vitamin E showed a slower decline and were able to complete tasks that other individuals could not. What are the 5 nutrients that might stop Alzheimer's? Nuts, seeds and legumes contain antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, as well as other nutrients such as vitamin E, B vitamins, choline, magnesium and zinc. All of these are shown to promote brain health and reduce age-related cognitive decline. What's the best vitamin to prevent Alzheimer's? Vitamin C has been shown to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease by 20% when taken with vitamin E. To take advantage of its fullest benefits, you should take a dose of 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day. What is the number 1 worst eating habits for memory loss? Here are the top worst offenders: processed meats and cheeses. Foods like bacon, ham, and meats from the deli counter contain nitrosamines. Nitrates cause increased fats in the liver, which can be toxic for the brain. Excessive consumption of processed meats can also increase the risk of dementia. That is my take on the best nutrients to improve your memory and slow or stop Alzheimer's disease. If you are over 50, start incorporating these nutrients, vitamins and supplements into your diet plan.